I'm closing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I was just gonna type. I was like, it's even crazier because it's like a respectable restaurant too. What up, I? Oh, I saw dudes. It's freezing in my office. Is this your GameStop? Yeah, dude, that's crazy because they released those last week. They released those last week. GameStop's like, hey, don't buy from scalpers like them. Buy from scalpers like us. Don't buy from scalpers like them. Buy from scalpers like us. We're the good scalpers. We're the good ones. They had Phantasmal on the wall behind too. Yeah, I bought a couple. I bought a couple to do races on stream. So I do have an SPC race, a Prismatic figure race, and an SPC race on stream. And I only bought them because I was doing them as races. I'm not selling them straight up. You know what I mean? So I didn't feel as bad. But yeah. It is still very annoying. But I got a Union Arena Nikkei pack. I did see them start announcing them. I did see some Nikkei packs, Union Arena Nikkei packs at my GameStop too, actually. And I got a 2-star parallel of Rappy. Get out. You got a free pack. And in that pack was a 2-star Rappy? You're lying, dude. You're lying. What is that luck? Put it in the show your bangers. I need to see this. Get out. It's this one, right? Nice, man. Fucking banger. 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 They wear long sleeve. Just how cold it. Wear long sleeve. What's the big sig with it? Moderna. Moderna's a big sig. The Anise is a big sig. I pulled the 2-star Anise a long time ago. I pulled this a long time ago when it was a bunch more. No, the Union Arena doesn't do SECs. They do stars. So their SEC would technically be the 3-star, right? Their SECs are 3 stars. And there's normally only one 3-star per set. So the Moderna was the 3-star in this set. And then I pulled this and I graded that a PSA 10. I graded it a PSA 10. I actually traded it to Tim. I traded it to Tim with a couple other signatures. Because this Annie's is thick. Man, this is thick. Thick. The Moderna's thick too. It's kind of crazy how much thicker they are in in Union Arena than they are. Yo, you're. What up, Saz? Are the Knicks playing? Who are they playing today? Playing today. What's poppin', Saz? The word, dog. Beach. Oh, beat the Magic yesterday. Raptors tomorrow. Dude, Raptors are one of those trap teams. I'll tell you, they're not good, but for some reason they always play very well. Is Paulo back? Paulo played 24 minutes, 16 points. And the boys are playing, man. 16-7, dude. They are defending home court, though. The boys are defending home court. There's gonna be a long stretch of away games though, because we're 13-1 home. So we've played 14 games home. Fucking insane home record. 13-1. Insane home record. But we've played 23 games total. That means there's probably going to be a stretch of like 3-4 games that are going to be all away. Second in the East, honestly, is a good place to be. I low-key don't like being first this early. Put some pressure. I mean, you know, I think the boys are playing very well, man. Our bench is so deep, which is like huge. Like our, you know, because who didn't play? Pat didn't play, right? And look, Mitchell Robinson did what he was supposed to do. He got 13. I did see that he did get a lot of fouls early on, which is probably why he didn't play 30 plus. Josh Hart, 17 points, 3 for 5. I mean, dude, I've always been a fan of Josh Hart, man. Josh Hart is a dog, dude. Plays very well. He's a team player. He's a team player, man. And Brunson still got his points, even though the dude needs to shoot 50 times a game, it feels like. He's still got his points. It's just going to be fun to see. I mean, I don't think anyone beats OKC. I don't think anyone touches OKC, honestly. They are just so fucking good. Have they still just lost one game? Are they still like whatever in one? Yeah. 23-1, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? My alfalfa hair is coming out. Should put it here. My alfalfa hair is coming out. Dude, 23-1 is insane. And the fact that their one loss was to the Portland Trailblazers is even crazier. You would think it would be to like a really good team, but no, it was to the Portland Trailblazers. And I think they lost like by 1 point. So what I'm assuming is they like hit a fucking last second field goal. What's the word? How was everyone's weekend? How was everyone's weekend, man? The wife and I went up to Washington. It was really nice. It was really nice, man. We were like in Arlington, so technically still Virginia, but right next to Washington, D.C. Did you see Kyle watching one of your VODs last night? I did not, dude. I got home from our trip, and I went to bed semi early. I was in Kyle's stream a little early, earlier, like early in the stream, but no. Was he talking shit about it? He watched the God Pack. Oh, the memory. You should react to him reacting. I'm actually gonna DMCA him for watching my stream without permission. Let me call him real quick. I'm gonna call Kyle. I'm gonna FaceTime him. I was just texting him. Just texting the fuck. Yo, what up, Peekaboo? Oh, I picked these up at the Washington, so they were doing like this like Christmas Town pop-up. Have you guys ever been to those? I think that was like my first time going to like a Christmas Town pop-up where they just put up a bunch of tents and shit. And we were walking around and I was like, man, this is like not for me, dog. And the last shop in the last section that we went to, I saw these and I picked them up. It was sick. I think they came out great. I got to find some frames for them. They're prints though. So there's a lot of these out there probably. And my stomach is killing me. I ate some of that. I ate some flaming hot Doritos and fucking bulldog. All right, let's see what this is.
I had a feeling in me giblets. Right. Wait till Peter sends it over. I want to be able to see him too. Okay, good.
Iron Thorns. Double hitter, I guess? I guess we give it a double hitter.
The double hitter is pretty good.
Grandpa. Working. Just hit the gym, baby. Yo, what did we work out tonight? What did we work out? Legs?
Is this it right here?
Mondays are good days for legs. No, that's not it. It was the last pack. Raglout.
Damn it.
Rumpet. Pack 2.
Grandpa, stop, please. Please, please.
Guys, we are fucking due for an evolution, man. I don't know when we're gonna hit it, but we are due, man.
He said we're due.
We've opened way too many prismatic packs. We are due.
It looks like it's paused, but it's not, guys. I promise. I promise it's not paused, guys.
Oh my god. This is like a month ago, Saz. Oh my god, dude.
This would be me if somebody else pulled that LeBron all. No means no, baby.
Oh, that's funny as fuck. That was like a month ago. I'm DMCAing Kyle. I'm DMCAing Kyle, dude. We can't have him watching the VODs for free. Guys. Almost time, man. The streams are coming to an end. That silence was deafening, dude. The silence was because it was Peter. The silence was because it was Peter that pulled it. I never hit. He never hits, man. Fuck that guy. Guys, remember we got 2 breaks going on. We have a Prismatic SPC race, $10, 22 spots, and a Prismatic figurine race, $10, 14 spots. You can get it shipped to you sealed, or you can get it ripped on stream, whatever you'd like. Besides that, we are just chilling, guys. I have not bought anything. Check this out, though. Yo, Blursy, what up? It's Gengar Nami. Dude, I was so sick when I got this, Jeremy. Devastated. It's gonna be a binder card now. Devastated. Got a ton of these though. So, exclamation point shop should work though. There's an exclamation point store. No, shop should work. Welcome back, Blursy. This one's kind of sick. The Gum Gum Lightning. I wonder why the command didn't work. Ugh. That. Why didn't that work? Exclamation. Does exclamation point breaks work? Breaks works. Works on Twitch. Not populating on YouTube though. The link is working on Twitch, but not working on YouTube. Interesting. Well, guys, if you want to check out the shop, everything is in the YouTube description, but here's the link as well. The links are working. The links are working on YouTube though. Peter's getting a mixed party. Blursy, Phantasmal, what packs? Phantasmal Flames. Like the Mega Evolutions? No, these are the newer ones after Mega Evolutions. So Phantasmal Flames are the ones you could get the Charizard in. Peter going in on the mixed party packs. Good luck, Pete. We do have a couple more mixed party packs. We have 2 more mixed party packs. These are going to be 2 Surging Sparks, 2 Twilight Masquerade. You get 4 packs for $25. Jeremy, how's your day going, man? Okay. Good luck, Peter. Ball beat. Holding. Diplin. Arcanine. Marcanine. Not too bad, man. I'm trying to find a Nico Robin Chinese exclusive to buy. What have you been seeing the prices at? I want one that'll grade a 10. Yeah, I actually, guys, we got in our PSA mission. There's some bangers in there. There's some bangers in the PSA submission I got. That was the one with the Wemby Kaboom. I got an upcharge. Got an upcharge email. Don't you just love those emails, guys? Magnazone, Satato. Berlin. Tapulele. That was the one with the Wemby Kaboom on it, actually. Very excited. I did have Japanese Magikarp in there. The Waterfalls Magikarp. I had one in Japanese. That was in there as well. And my Detective Pikachu with Growlithe was in there. Ombre, Golem, Lukri, Silly Cobra, Ops the Bull, Hater. Got a Diplin. Like a crazy. Came up with this lizard out of an apple. Peter. Thank you. Oh, there he is! Yo, you're on stream. You're on stream. Yo. Yo, I saw you react to my stream.
Yeah.
I'm sending you to court. You didn't ask for my permission. DMCA, motherfucker.
Everyone was...
No, but I'm sending you to court. They were hating? What were they saying? I was speechless. I was mad because it was Peter.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
That's what I said. I said I was quiet because it was Peter.
Exactly.
Dude, I laughed when you said that would have been me if it was the LeBron.
God, dude.
No, I wasn't mad. I didn't care.
It's in there.
It was in where? Oh, Peter. Peter was the one that sent me, and Jeremy. Jeremy, say hi. Look at his hair, dude. I'm fucking. Just get ready. I am gonna DMCA you, bitch.
Can you do that?
Probably.
Hey, I get it. A big deal.
Peter.
Oh,
All right, man. Later. All right, let's fix this up. I wasn't hating. I was happy we pulled the God Pack. Why would I hate? Yo, why is chat always got to be full of haters, dude? Why is chat always got to be full of haters? Yo, Kyle, you want me to show you a video of me actually being pissed? You can see the difference too. Actually, that reminds me. If you want to show them me being mad, Kyle hates us cause he ain't us. Wait, where is this video? God, remember when I used to post all my shorts, guys? And then I stopped. Look at all these hits we've gotten in the past, dude. This is when I pulled the Kaboom. Oh, okay. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. So whenever this booster box is done,
We made it to Avengers.
all right. What the
All right.
fuck?
All right.
All right. This is full hate. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait till I realize. That was me hating right there. This is me hating. This is me hating right there.
Bro, I didn't hit it.
That's a big difference. This is the face of a man that's pissed. This is me hating right here. This is me hating. This is me hating right here. I did not have that face. I didn't have that face for the God Pack. What made you realize? I guess when the adrenaline finally stopped kicking, that Peter hit one of my chase cards. Because I even say that I didn't hit. So this is what happened, Kyle. So this is what happened. So I got 6 boxes from Japan, right? And I was selling them for like $55 a box, which was like, people were selling them for like $85 a box. And I was like, and they didn't sell. They didn't sell for like a month or two. So I go, okay, these aren't selling. I like the product. I'm going to open some myself. So I grabbed the 6 boxes and I have someone pick out 3 of the 6 boxes. And I put them out in front and they pick out the 3 and I get rinsed. I get nothing out of my 3 boxes. Then Peter goes and buys the other 3 and then pulls 2. He pulls that and then he pulls another hit. Yeah. So that's me actually hating. I don't give a fuck that he had a God Pack. Like, because honestly, like, I would have, I don't care that he hit the God Pack because I would have just sold it. I would have just ended up selling it. I wouldn't have cared. It'll hurt less if you don't open any. It's just when it doesn't sell, I just open it. You know what I mean? I didn't see you pull it, but when you told me, that's how my face looked too, dude. Oh, Jeremy's the biggest Peter hater, dude. Whenever Peter opens any One Piece, Jeremy's like, I hope you don't pull shit. I hope you don't pull shit, Peter. I don't give a fuck about the Prismatic, though. It was sick, though. I mean. But I would have just sold it all. I'm trying to go vintage, man. I don't give a fuck. I gotta go to volleyball, but appreciate the call, bitches. Later, man. Good luck. Enjoy beating up on those old ladies. Guys, talking about that, we did get a PSA submission in. They did not give me pictures because I had to accept an upcharge email. So they did not send me pictures, but I do have my email that shows me what the grades were. Would you guys like to know? Would you guys like to know what some of the big cards are? Peter, you can hit all you want from Pokemon. I don't give a shit. But when you be getting these big hits from OP, if it helps, Jeremy, I opened 2 OP 12 boxes and got rinsed. It doesn't. All right, guys. So I got my email from PSA, and I did get upcharged on 2 cards. I got upcharged on 2 cards. I will show you what the most expensive card is that I got upcharged for. I got charged for this card right here. which is crazy because it's not even a 9. It's not even a 10. It's a 9. But these have confirmed sales as a 9. So I got this back as a 9. Dude, a 10 would have been over $8,000. There's a sell for 8.5 and a sell for 11. So we got the Victor Wembanyama horizontal kaboom from Panini Revolution. It graded a 9. I got upcharged $300 for it. And they sell from, looks like around 4K. Looks like it's holding pretty steady at 4K. One for 4.5. A 10 would have been, look at this, 11.5, 11. This one sold for 8.2. Still a nice hit. Still a nice hit. Still a nice little hitty. I also got upcharged for this card right here. And then my second upcharge was the Ganger Mimikyu GX, which I am surprised got a 10. I thought this card was going to get a 9 because of the centering. It was thin on the right side, I believe. But I got a 10, confirmed sales at about $1,000. This one's going into the PC. It's a sick card. And I got this from Max too. I got a really good deal with this card from Max Raw when he was offloading his stuff. So, two pretty nice cards. Those were the only upcharges I got. I got a PSA 6. PSA 6. No hollow error Snorlax. Is that what it's called? No symbol error. I got this. I graded this because I was like, this is kind of cool. I got a no symbol error Snorlax. Looks like it's $75. I don't know what it's really worth. Or $50. This one sold for 70. I got that because I thought that was kind of cool. Graded that because I thought that was kind of cool. Did get some One Piece graded. I got a Japanese Vinsmoke Reiju in a 10. I got a Nami alt art in a 10 from OP11. The one where she's attacking. This came back at 10. That came back at 10. That's a really nice art. I got a Jewelry Bonnie Leader in a 10. The Shanks and Boa PSA exclusive magazine promos. I got those back as 10s. I got Dark Kadabra and Dark Dratini from Japanese Team Rocket came back as 10s. Ooh, the Magikarp. I got a PSA 10 Magikarp. God, what is the name of that set? The Japanese Paldea card. This one. This one came back a 10. This card is sick. So how come you're grading with PSA not back? This is a submission from August. This is a submission from August. And some of the cards that are in this submission, I actually sent to Beckett first. They got 9.5s, and I cracked and resubmitted. So the big waifus I have in this submission, I sent to Beckett first. They got 9.5s. I cracked and resubmitted, and they actually all came back 10s. They actually all came back 10s. Kind of crazy. Glad to see you did well with this sub, considering all the fuckery going on with PSA. So some cards didn't do that well. So for example, this card came back a PSA 6, and this was a gift from Tim. My Detective Pikachu came back a PSA 6, dude. They probably want me to sell that to them so they can make it a 10. But that came back a 6, so I was pretty bummed out about that, because one, it was a gift, and two, obviously I'm a big Growlithe fan, so I would have really loved to get that in a 10. But that's how it goes, right? I got 2 smaller Shoheis come back as a 10. So these are from 2018 Topps updates. I forgot that I sent these in. So these are rookie Shoheis. These are called Legends in the Making. So I got these back as 10s. I got this one with the black background, and then one with a white background, but they're 2 different variations. So pretty nice Shoheis. I sent them in August. Didn't even know about, obviously everything going on and them winning the World Series, but perfect timing for me to get those back. Isn't PSA in some buyback scandal, some shit? Yeah, dude, PSA has a bit of a PR disaster on their hands. And no one's believing what they're saying. I'll explain in a little bit. I'm just going to go over these submissions real quick, and then I'll explain in a second. So we got those back. I sent some Dragon Ball Z stuff, but I'm personally a Dragon Ball Z fan. So I keep a good bit of my own Dragon Ball Z stuff, and I give them to my brothers because that's something we used to watch growing up. In terms of like waifus, so Peter, I sent these 4 waifus to Beckett, and these all came up 9.5s. PSA fucked up teaming up with GameStop and the Power Packs collusion at the highest order. They did that so they wouldn't get charged with monopoly. They did that because they can't do what they're doing with GameStop. They can't do what they're doing with GameStop alone. So you can call it collusion, but I'm sure that they thought about doing the Power Packs themselves, like a PSA Power Pack, because they were doing something like that with Arena Club. And I know they were doing and Whatnot released an update. So there's like a lot of layers to this stuff. So they also did this thing with Whatnot where like Whatnot, when they're doing their mystery slabs, they can't just give you anything. They have to show out odds. So a lot of people had to get like PSA certified slabs or something like that. It was like this whole thing. I don't know if that fully went through, but yeah, PSA did what they're doing. They teamed up with GameStop because they can't get away with what they're doing alone. So if it was to be honest, if it was considered collusion, and it could be, like, I'm fucking allegedly, I'm not trying to get sued by these motherfuckers. They probably wouldn't. Their lawyers definitely, the lawyers probably get paid really good money. It's clear as day. PSA is grimy as fuck for that. I'm not. I think what they did was very fucking sus. PSA could raise prices and times again, and they'll still be king. Yeah, I just know a lot of companies are cutting ties with PSA. I've been seeing more and more on Twitter and stuff and X. I've been seeing more and more companies stop saying they're gonna send cards to PSA. I mean, dude, the only way to make them change is by hurting their wallet. But some people just don't care. And I just submitted my Rappy Miracle with GameStop. But here's the thing, like, I think PSA is only really doing this with like Pokemon and probably sports. They don't give a fuck about Nikkei Pi. You should be fine. They're not doing power packs of waifus. Now, when they start releasing waifu power packs, Pi, then maybe be a little worried. But I mean, it was some pretty fuck shit for sure, dude. Like, imagine I got back the submission. All my shit came back 9s. I sold them. I look back at my submission and they're 10s after I sold them. The same cards that I was told were 9s. So one, you fucking undercut me. You sell them to me at a lower price. And like, you fucking, it's some fuck shit, man. It's some fuck shit. And I don't know if that guy's like super trusting, the guy that it happened to, but I would have a lot of questions, man. I would have a lot of questions. I wouldn't just go off of like PSA saying, hey, this was a one-off situation, because that's essentially what they said. I don't know if you guys saw the whole thread, right? Like at the end, the guy replied and said, hey, this was a one-off situation according to PSA. This only happened to me. And it's like, dude, this is a pretty big fucking one-off situation. Like, this is a pretty big fucking deal, dude. Because if it comes out that it's true, PSA fucking goes bankrupt. Because people already believe that they do this kind of stuff. People already believe that PSA does this kind of shit. So you don't need to actually give them proof that you do this. Has PSA even dropped like a fucking press release? With as many submissions as they have, there's no, that's what I'm saying, dude. A one-off situation is such a wild. No shot they go bankrupt. They already own the industry. It would hurt them a lot, though. It would hurt them a lot. A lot of people are already mad at PSA. You just need to give them fuel. They probably won't go bankrupt, but it will definitely hurt their bottom line. If it came out that they were colluding with GameStop and lowering prices, and then if it came out that PSA graded cards lower than when you sell them back to them, they change the grade, dude, that would severely hurt PSA. That would severely hurt PSA. There's no shot people would grade with them. Because how many people are like, dude, I don't understand how this card got a 9. I don't understand how this card got an 8. And it's because they did that on purpose, right? Quote unquote. Not saying that they did do this. And then they got it. They bought them back, and then they graded them a 10. That's fucking insane, dude. That you're gonna see a little run more than PSAs in hot water. Slabs already look better. They need the market recognition. I know a lot of people hate half grades. PSA doesn't. The only half grade PSA does is 8.5, and that's for vintage only, I believe. The thing is, PSA's been like, nothing's gonna change with PSA. Like, you need something crazy to happen for there to be like some crazy change with PSA. Because they just own too much of the market. Like Peter's right, they own way too much of the market. And you can go off of no, I know Tags has. I'm saying PSA only does like a 8.5. I got another submission from Beckett, 110 and the rest 9.5s. I also think that's grimy. Yeah, BGS 9.5s, brother. Less bias is better looking slabs. Yeah, I mean, you know, Tag isn't perfect either, though. Because it's not all just AI. They also use people to check shit out. We watched a ton of videos about Tag here. I'm saying a lot of people don't like Tag because of the half grades, but other companies do the same. Yeah, I don't really get half grades. I think that's fucking stupid. I've never been a fan of half grades. Either give me the fucking 7 or give me the 8. Don't give me a 7.5. Give me the 7 or give me the 8, man. Yeah, BGS is tough, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have one last submission that I want to do, and I'm essentially holding off on the submission. The half grade is like a consolation prize. I can shove that up their ass. I personally think for your PC, tag slabs look so much better. Tag slabs look great, dude. Tag slabs look great. One of the first slabs I ever got was actually like an OG tag slab. I had one. I had a tag slab like a year and a half ago. Before people were even like, it was a I think Noah has it now. Noah won it off of me. Noah got it off of me. It was a tag 9 shadowless Squirtle, something like that. Tag slabs look great. They kind of hold their value. They're like, a lot of the tag slabs that I've seen are like 90% of what the PSA 9, the PSA counterpart is from card shows that I've been to. Like I used the Gengar VMAX, for example. I was at 2 different booths at a card show. The tag 10 was selling for, the guy had it listed for 2,000, while the PSA 10 was listed for 2,100. So I mean, that's 95%. It's just, I don't know, man. Again, I have a submission right now that I have not submitted of some PC cards of mine that I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen, dude? Who knows what's gonna happen? It just sucks because PSA, the name recognition is the name recognition. That's why people will probably not stop sending to PSA. And people that say CGC, it's like, come on, talking about. What are we talking about? Look, let's use this for example, right? So December 8th, this Sun and Moon team up full art Gengar Mimikyu sold for 37. Okay. What does this sell for in a CGC 10? All right, so for example, this is half the price. The PSA 10 version of this card is $1,000. This CGC 10 is selling for $500. So there's one example right there. There's one example. This is Japanese and it's a pristine 10. Gotta be one. It's gotta be one. I shot there isn't one. Is this Japanese? This is Thai. This is a Thai Gengar Mimikyu. Ooh, the pristine 10. This guy has it listed for 11,000. Mind you, this is like a black label, right? Quote unquote. I wonder what the CGC 10 is worth. I don't think this sells for 11,000 though. It's crazy though. That texture looks so good. Here's a pristine 10 OG label. OG label. How is this a pristine 10 with a 9.5 centering, huh? Doesn't that defeat the purpose of a pristine 10? Dude, this got a pristine 10. Yikes. Yikes. CGC just, I don't know, man. CGC just ain't it for me. I'd go to tag way before I go to CGC. I'd go to tag way before I go to CGC. That's all I'm saying. I'll have nothing but tag slabs before I get into CGC. I like the way the pristine 10 labels look. Yeah, the black and gold. I'm glad they got away from the blue pristine 10. Like they moved off from those because they didn't look good. I'm glad that they upgraded them. PSA needs that too, by the way. PSA needs a perfect 10 slab. I don't know what they're doing not doing that. Like people only grade with BGS for a black label, which is the sickest label out of everything. But if PSA were to come out with their own version of that, dude, imagine how much money those black labels would be. Now, yeah, dude, they're missing out on so much money because, like, dude, imagine they came out with a black label version of a 10. Why would you send to BGS? You only send to BGS for a black label. That's the only time you send anything to BGS. No one's sending to BGS because I mean, some people do like the slabs more. And I have a couple BGS slabs. Not here talking shit. I've owned a couple black labels, you know? I'm just saying, I've personally only sent black label and get the upcharge. Dude, it'd be like a fucking double homicide leveling of upcharges. It'd be like a quadruple homicide of fucking upcharges, man. The whole upcharge, this is already sus. Now this whole, dude, I've been saying that from the longest time. I think upcharges is the biggest scam fucking ever. Upcharges are the biggest scam ever, dude. Yo, Jeremy, check this out, by the way. I forgot to show you this Nami. And I've been saving this Yamato to show for Max. But look at this, dude. This one's getting graded. Isn't she pretty? She's so pretty. Then I got this Yamato. This Yamato is really nice too. I'm getting that Zeus card graded, man. I love the art style. I love her art style. She looks so good. She looks so good, man. Do you have a Twins College Fund card in the safe? If so, what is it? I have a couple cards. I have a couple cards for the Twitch College Fund. Give me 1 second. All right. I had to take them out. So the Wemby Kaboom that I got in the 9, that's going in the college fund. About 4K. I have a Wemby autograph that's also getting graded. Probably won't grade that well. But these are the big ones. Aren't that? College fund about to be worth 300 in a few years. And they can go to the military, like mom and dad did. Like mom and dad did. They can go to the military. He's been getting hurt. Take your chances. This is an out of 15 LeBron James PSA 10. 7 out of 15. Had to have one of the GOAT. This is a pre-errata Nami. EGS 10. This card goes for like $2 grand, 2.5, depending on the day. Boa Manga. She's hovering around 2,000 now. PSA 9 Expedition Blastoise. This is about 1,000. 1.2. First edition Split Earth Umbi in an 8. This is about 1.1K. A 10 of this and a 10 is like $50,000, I think. My Goldie Roger in a PSA 10. 5. I'm setting this to PSA to get cross graded so I can enjoy a nice email if it hits. But CGC 10 first edition Dark Charizard Hollow. This is like 225. In a PSA 10, it's $8 grand. So almost like a 3 to 4x. There we go with the difference, right? And then Moonbreon in a 10. And then my biggest card, my biggest Pokemon card, Legendary Charizard reverse foil. That is the kids fund. The crazy thing too, Saz, is I didn't really pay cash for these cards. These are cards that I either ripped, like the Boa manga, and the Goldie Roger manga. I ripped on a stream, a rip and ship stream. The Umbreon, the Moonbreon, I bought actually. I actually did buy that, but I bought that for $1,200 in a 10. This was before the boom. So the Moonbreon fucking was, I just got it at the right time, right? Like the Legendary Charizard, I traded up to that. The Expedition, I traded up. The Expedition Blastoise, I traded up to that. A lot of those cards I traded up to. Which is crazy, man, because I watch these like rip and ship videos. And I look at my collection, I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. Some of these dudes, wild. Also, another crazy thing. If I didn't spend all the money I spent on ripping and just bought those things, I would have saved a fuck ton of money. Watching some of those vendor POVs, yeah, dude, especially like when it's like a little kid, like the ones of the little kids. Like, hey, I have this Poncho Pikachu. You have what? You're 14. What the fuck? You're 14. Yeah, but that's not yet. That's the degenerate in us. That's the degenerate talking in you, brother. Why do you think I'm in that same situation, my man? Ah!
Whole Foods.
Because I'm a degenerate too. Oh my god, dude. So we were in Washington. I went to the casino yesterday. It was MGA Harbor Bay. Really nice casino out in Washington. And I went to play craps. I sat at the craps table with $300, dude. And if you play craps, you're going to understand what I'm saying. If you don't, you're not going to understand what I'm saying. But I sat at the craps table. Haven't played craps in months. I hit the big or the tall 2 times back to back. Then hit the little, which gave me the boom. Dude, I was running that craps table. So much so that, dude, they didn't even do this to me in Vegas, man. They didn't even do this to me in Vegas. The amount of things that they sent out there to ice me was insane. Was insane, boys. They brought a first-time craps dealer. And I play left 1. So for those that understand craps, you have the stick person in the middle. And then left 1 is my position. I play left 1 because that's I like to shoot from left 1, left 2. Those are my best. Those are my best spots to hit my spot, my corner. So I only play craps when I can hit L1, L2. They brought a first time dealer. Then the pit boss says, "Oh man, you're reaching, you're leaning." Dude, I never had a leaning call ever before, and I lived in Vegas for 3 years where I played nonstop craps. No fucking craps boss ever clocks me for leaning. It was insane. Then some random guy, "Hey, do you have an ID?" "I'm good. I don't want a card. I don't have a card." "No, I need it." So he bothered me for like 5 minutes when they put the dice in front of me for me to give him my ID because they wanted to put me in the system. Then oh, here comes the chip change. They got a security guard. To come drop chips off. And mind you, the table just opened. The table had just opened, dude. The table had just opened. They didn't need chips. And then after that, another guy came from upstairs, and they were just, "He can't be doing this. He can't be doing that." Just distracting me. Just bringing negative vibes, dude. Still smacked the big twice and the small. I ran 300 to 3,000. And I just walked out of there, dude. I was like, "You guys are ridiculous, man." I was like, "Dude, you guys threw everything at the book." He's like, "Well, if I really wanted to, I still had this one more thing." I was like, bro. I told the guy, I was like, "You're lucky I did not have money to play." Because I normally, like, when I was being a degenerate in the past, I would play for a lot bigger. I was like, "You're lucky I wasn't running with like $2,000 instead of 300. I was like, "You're lucky I was running." Because if I was running and I was playing because dude, I power press, dude, and I was hitting 4s and 10s. I hit 10 3 times in a row, and I left it at 25 because I was trying to protect my bankroll. And I was like, "You're lucky, dude." I was like, you want to act like this?" I was like, "You're not the casino. You're not the one getting paid, man. Why are you?" I was like, "Dude, nothing I hate more than a fucking pit boss that fucking acts like it's his money he's losing. Nothing I hate more than that." I was like, you're not the MGM is a conglomerate, dog. I was like, this never happened to me, and I played every day in Vegas, man. Dude, Saz, Jeremy, that's exactly what I'm saying. I took 3K. I ran 300 to 3K. fractions, man. Pennies. I took pennies, man. Pennies. I was like, you're lucky this isn't Vegas, man. When there's fucking high rollers. I wish there was a high roller there that would have smoked y'all, dude. Smoked y'all. It was crazy, man. It was the craziest thing I ever seen. I never seen people act like that. That dude act like I was fucking robbing him blind. It was insane. It was insane. Grandmas are hitting that on penny slots. Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. The guy fucking hated it. Because I was setting my dice, dude. I was setting my dice. Oh, man. I was like, you guys are lucky, dude. None of my bets ever made it more than $50. Like I never went higher than $50 on my 10 or $60 on my 6. So I was essentially playing minimum bets. My crap stuff was all minimum bets. And they were still acting crazy. They were acting the fools, man. It was crazy as fuck. I'm just learning how to play craps. I never knew or played it, but I'm just getting, dude, craps can either be the best game in the casino or the worst game in the casino. When like Saz, if you were there next to me yesterday, you would have fallen in love with craps because you were nonstop winning. But when it's a fucking cold table, dog, leave. Here's my biggest piece of advice to you, Saz. Here's my biggest piece of advice to you with craps. Do not bet every single chance you can. Do not bet every single time someone new is shooting. You don't know who the shooter is. You don't know if they're drunk. You don't know if this is the first time playing. Don't FOMO. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I've played so much craps. I'm a dice setter. I like to think that I can shoot the dice, but that doesn't mean I can't set 0.7 out. I can't PSL because I've done that. Because like before I went on that crazy roll, I rolled 3 7s in a row before establishing a point and then going nuclear. You know what I mean? I rolled 3 7s in a row and then, you know, the fucking craps lord took over. So you're going to save yourself a lot of money. You're going to save yourself a lot of money if you do not play and bet every single time, man, because, you know, depending on your bankroll, it's a lot of money, dude. No Limit Texas Hold'em. No Limit used to be my game before I found craps. And then when I found craps, I mostly play craps. I play a little No Limit here and there. I've hit quads 2 times in one day. I've hit quads 2 times in one day, for sure. Nice. Quad 5s and quad queens. It's a good feeling, brother. And I play trips. I play those sucker bets, pie. So I play trips. I play trips. When you're selling on TCG, do you list a card that is noticeably off center as near mint? No. Off center doesn't determine near mint. Near mint is white marks or like dings and stuff. Because cards come out of packs off center and are still considered near mint. So no, I don't. For me, it's when the table crows at craps. I can't handle that. Yeah, Saz, whatever you want to know about craps, man. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't play the middle bets. I am a sucker for the middle bets, but that's because I play a lot of craps, so I understand it. I'm a hard ways menace, man. I love the hard ways. I love me the hard ways, dog. So if off center and that's the only flaw, should I list as near mint? Dude, near mint, I would list the majority of, if near mint doesn't mean 10. I guess that's the best way to explain it. Look up what TCG's definition of near mint is, but near mint doesn't mean 10. I consider anything that's pack fresh near mint. Regardless of how it came out, it's near mint. That's how the card came out of the pack. Like when it gets really crowded, yeah. You have to establish your space and box out like you're playing basketball, pie. I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm starting to notice I'm a hardways guy. Okay, so here's my tip with hardways, Saz. Whenever you're playing hardways, don't start off with more than $5. Just bet $5 on all the hardways. And then what you do is, if your hardways hits, say you got $5 on hard 8. If your hard 8 hits, just press it to 25 because your hard 8 pays 10 to 1. So you're essentially getting $45, but you're leaving $5 on the hard 8. So what you do is you tell them to press it to 25, then keep 25. So you won already. You're up 20 bucks, and then you let the other 25 ride. So if another hard 8 comes, then you're going to get paid $2.25 with the quarter staying on the table. Okay? So don't be don't go like super aggressive from the rip. Always start with $5, because the thing with hardways is if you hit back-to-back hardways, you're going to be up no matter what. You're going to be up no matter what. You know what I mean? You'll be fine. But always start low and then just press if they win. Because for example, see, I have no problem playing online. I like playing in person more because I control my fate more. I like controlling my own fate. I've hit 4 back-to-back-to-back hard 6s. So hard 6, hard 6, hard 6, hard 6 in the span of like 4 or 5 rolls. So when they hit, they're hitting. The hard ways I've realized comes in streaks, comes in groups. So that's why you don't want to disadvantage yourself and start off with like a quarter hard 8, because you're going to be down very quick, very fast. Start with the nickel and then press up. I bought plenty of cards from TCG Play that were off center, especially because you don't have to take pictures. Near mint is 7 to 9. Yeah, I mean, a near mint does not mean 10. Near mint does not mean 10. So at no limit, I get to space to shoot. And yeah, I feel that. Yeah. Because you're only stuck with a table of 6 people, Pi. And everyone has their chair in their corner, right? We're going to have to hop on Discord one of these weekends so I can play online so you can coach me. Yeah, Saz. You let me know, man. Dude, I love craps. I probably love craps a little too much. I never sell pack fresh as mint, because even though it may be a contender, it's not a 10 till it's a 10. True, Froking. Yeah, near mint is very different on TCG Player. Like, I think people's expectations when they buy a near mint card is that it's gonna grade a 10. And with my rule of thumb with TCG Player, if there's no pictures, if they didn't put pictures of the card on the listing, don't expect a 10. Don't expect the tenable card. That's my personal opinion about that shit. Yeah, TBH, I still don't know how to fully play. I kind of understand it. I've been watching Bluff on YouTube. I'm like, get me in there. Yo, Saz, you know I'm on a Bluff video, right? I'm in a Bluff video. This was I'm in the Bluff video where he first started doing philanthropy Thursday, and he was doing a craps roll. This was like one of the first times he was doing a craps roll to pay the Uber driver, and I went on a pretty sick roll. I needed a hard 6 or hard 8 to hit all the hard ways in one roll. Yeah, I have to find it, but I'm in a Bluff video. I even took a picture with the dude the day I did it. Dude, I used to be in the casino a lot when I lived in Vegas. How's it going? Stud dance. No, near mint is not a guarantee. Yeah, exactly, Froky. I'm with you. We see it eye to eye. How's it going? Papa Froky, guys, can we get some congratulations in the chat for Froky? You found out he's gonna be a papa again. Froky's gonna be a papa. I'm happy for you, man. See if I can find this picture. Sent you a pic of the card I'm talking about? Okay, Jeremy. I'm assuming on Discord. He seems like a good dude, honestly, with all the shiesty. Oh, dude. Bluff is fucking awesome, man. He sat there and chatted with me longer than he needed to. Bluff, Brandy. I got a picture with both him and Brandon. Brandino. See if I can find this pic. This picture. I was in Kansas. So gotta be before that. I was in Kansas when I moved. Come on, baby. Where are you? Fluffy. Bulbasaur. This guy making me blush. Oh man. I'm just happy, dude. Alright, check this shit out. This is actually perfect because I can probably timestamp when the video came out. Let me see this picture, Jeremy. Oh, dude, that Mew is fucking clean, man. That's near mint. That Mew's clean as fuck. This Mew is clean as fuck. This is near mint for sure. I wouldn't post this as any. Light played is, to me, what I consider light play is shit that actually looks like it's been used to play. Like, I would not go off of centering, Jeremy. I wouldn't go off of centering. I would not take into account centering for near mint or LP. Because LP doesn't mean centering. It just means it's been played. It's not like the more you play it, the more off center it gets. You know what I mean? Like, cards come out of packs off centered. So I would never take into consideration centering for LP ever. If the card is clean like this, dude, that's a fucking near mint card, man. Let me tell you what. I'm digging his videos. Yeah, he posts a lot, dude. He posts a lot. I'm not lucky as you to get 2 for... Well, I'm very lucky and blessed, dude, but... Brokey, you're a dad. You know how it's going to be. You know how it was when you were 21, right? So now multiply that by 2 for the next couple years. So, you know, lucky is one way to think about it. That's why we're going to take a lot of pictures, because we're going to feel so much love in those pictures. But in reality, when you think about what was going on in that picture, it was a lot of crying. All right, Omari and Hampton, who just came back with the first touchdown, boys. Chargers up 6-0. I still can't believe I got a rapid 2-star from a single blister from GameStop. We love it. Pie. It's a blessing in the long. Oh man, I've always wanted to be a dad, man. I can't tell you not. I've always wanted to be a dad. So I'm very happy, man. And all our family and all our friends are blessing us a ton, dude. All our family and all our friends are blessing us a ton. We've been very lucky. We've been getting a lot of gifts for the little ones. We actually just got one of the 2 cribs. So me and the lady are going to be building the crib, building one of the cribs tomorrow. That's going to be a moment, I'm sure. That's going to be a moment, I'm sure. What did you guys do in the military? I was a cop. I didn't do anything special. My wife is still currently in the military. We didn't meet in the military though. I met my wife after I had been out for years. I met her in Nashville. But I got out back in 2013, 14. And my wife's a pediatric ICU doctor, so she works with sick kids. So she knows more than anybody about the stuff these kids get into, the craziness these little babies get into. That's awesome. I never had the balls nor the physical fitness to do it anyways. Wanted to though. Ah, man, that's one thing I learned. So like, I grew up in New York. I lived in Queens when 9/11 happened. So this is kind of like my reasoning to like get it, that the reason why I got. So I lived in Queens when 9/11 happened. My dad was a volunteer firefighter and helped pick up a lot of the rubble and stuff when the towers fell. And then shortly after, my brother joined the Air Force when he got out of high school after 9/11. So I kind of joined because of that. Like that was a lot of my reasoning to join. But the one thing that I learned after being in is a lot of people join for a lot of different reasons, whether it's to get out of a toxic environment, whether it's for school, whether it's just for a paycheck and it's a job, or whether because they want to make it their life, you know? So you'd be surprised. You meet a lot of different people from a lot of different strokes of life. I met some of my best friends in the military. That's the one thing, like, the grind of the military itself fucking blew. It was terrible. It was shitty. Our leadership sucked. But the people that was there day to day made it all worth it. Like Wickstrom, who you see in chat a lot, I met him in the military in 2011. You know, I've known him since. I visited him many times. I love him and his wife and his family. I know his family, his wife's family. I love him to death, you know. So people join for many different reasons, but I think to me the best thing about the military was hands down the people. If you love him so much, why don't you marry him? Because he's been married for like 20 years. He's been married longer than I've known him, or else I would have. I know you're kidding. When I'm extra dramatic, that means I know you're kidding. He's been married a long time, dude. Hey, Saquon's looking good, man. Yo, this Chargers defense is letting Saquon look good. That's a problem. If I weren't married, I'd marry you. Oh, I'm blushing. Yo, Froki, I learned the basics and fundamentals of the One Piece TCG last stream on Friday, and dude, I'm hooked. Jeremy, if you want to get spanked, let me know. I'll take you out with my basic ass red Zoro deck. Take you out, dog. Let me get my Rush leader. Let me get my Rush Luffy. You can spank me, stud dance. Talk naughty to me. Talk naughty to me. You'll be mad when my Blackbeard deck stops your plays. Yeah, man. I need to learn. I need to figure out these things. But Jeremy, keep talking shit, man, and just watch out. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
keep talking shit, I'll make an emu deck real quick.
Do it. I think I actually pulled one of the Gorosei from Kyle. So I only need 4 more to have them looking all pretty and shit. And then I think the 5 Elders card is like $40. I think I need that for the deck as well. The 5 Elders alt art. But I could probably use the SR, right? You need the SRs too. I've seen people playing that deck with a full set of all the Gorosei God packs. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god. By the way, one of those is like worth 2 to 3k. The Gorosei God packs are worth like 2k now. They were 3.5 when it first dropped. They're probably like around 2.5. And if it's a full set, that means they have 4 each. So that's like a $10,000 just set. Probably. What the fuck, dude? I do love seeing that. Like, here's my 15k deck. Fucking crazy, man. What the fuck? Yo, Jeremy, when you're building a deck, what's like the thought process of building your deck? Do you use a website to help, like a guide to help you, or is every emu deck like the same? Because I would find it hard to believe that every emu deck is essentially the same, and then you get to like regionals or worlds, you got 2 emu players and they're battling, and it's just luck of the draw. Yeah, usually go on a website to see what's been winning. Do you have a website? Can you send me a link of that website? So what are your favorite decks? So you're running Blackbeard. Max runs a green Zoro deck. No, a green Bonnie. And then he was running like a Zoro deck too. And maybe some tweaks based on what I've been seeing people play at locals. Guys, just a reminder, just letting this be known, we do have 2 different prismatic breaks going on. We have the prismatic figurine break. It's $10 a spot, 14 spots. We also have a prismatic SPC break. It is a sealed SPC. You can get it ripped open if you want on stream. It's $10, 22 spots. We have a ton of Mega Evolutions. We got 2 booster boxes and some loose packs of Mega Evolutions. And the thing with that is, and we also have a little bit of Phantasmal. But if you pull any of the gold cards or any of the top chasers, you get a sealed Mega Evolutions ETB that could get ship sealed to you or ripped. This is the figurine. Hi. The one with the 2 promos. Comes with 10 packs of Prismatic. And a pin and a figure. Run me another party. Party. User. Is it always Umbie and SP? Yeah. Yeah, Umbie and SP for these. No Glaceon. I'm sorry, Pi.
We only have 1 more party mix. It is 2 packs of Surging
And 2 packs of Twilight for the party mix, guys.
Vulpix.
Wabloop. Alias. Esper. Dragon Elixir.
Eternatus. Your Glacy gets no love.
No love for the Glacy. No love.
Scatterbug.
Boros. Apska. Babapus. Tatsugiri. God, I would love to see a Greninja. I actually saw a clip today of someone pulling a Greninja.
It's pretty sick.
Max, Carmine, Mighty. Count. And the law.
Last pack magic.
Goldie! Goldie. Handheld fan. Sora. Ninetales Heatran. Oh god. Oh big. Peter! You never hit here. I mean, you knew it. You knew it. Thank you, Jeremy. Peter never hits here. Jesus Christ. I think if it wasn't for Umbreon, which one would be my favorite evolution? If not for Umbreon, which is my favorite evolution? Probably Eevee itself, Flareon, or Espeon. Glaceon is a huge threat in ZA right now. Hands down, #1 OG evolution boy Jolteon. Some people really do love Jolteon. I know Puff is a decent fan of Jolteon, but Puff's favorite evolution is Leafeon. I just started the main story today. Welcome to Area 20 Hell, Jeremy. Damn, Puka. Puka, you can't be doing stupid shit like that, man. Puka over there fucking live streaming in the locker room. Can't be doing stupid shit like that. Oh my god. What's the flag? Jeremy wants to talk about how much of a banger. Oh my god, they got saved by the flag. Oh. Oh man. Wow, they got saved hard. That was a fucking that was a clean interception by DeJean Coop. He's throwing it to McConkey too. Laddie's the boy, dude. Laddie is the boy. Ooh. Oh, yo, she put her hands on that guy, talking shit. Yo, chill. Chill. Dude, she's about to get punched. Yo, that girl put her hands on that dude's chest, man. She can't be doing that. Dude, if I win fantasy tonight, I'm in the playoffs. Dude, I fucked up so hard. I didn't set up my lineup, and I would have won my game. I'm devastated. I would have won my game for sure, and I fucked up. I fucked up hard. I got super sick, and I normally update all my fucking stuff on Friday, and I just didn't, dude. I started Daniel Jones over fucking Joe Burrow. I left Cooper Kupp on my bench, and I started Marvin Harrison Jr., who was out. It was like a 40-point swing. Yeah, Smith, Barkley, and Allen all going tonight. Barkley's looking good, man. But Barkley by himself, I don't think he's going to put 35. Barkley solo ain't putting 35, you know what I mean? Dun, dun, dun. All right, I might play a round of One Piece. Stream is chilling. There's no rush. Nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening. Did I play a round of One Piece? I have a couple decks, but I'm gonna run Red Zoro again, as I still try to get the vibe. Jeremy, why does everyone always say, hey, run red leader Zoro first to learn? It's a fairly simple deck to play so you can concentrate on game mechanics. That's the first deck I played. I wish you could play against a bot. Sometimes I don't want to play against people. I want to play against a bot. Did Max help you build this deck? He gave me the thing to incorporate it, yeah. So this is a deck that I got from Max. All the decks I have, I got from Max. Wait, can I send my Beckett cards to my PSA vault? I have no idea about that. That would be kind of crazy if you could. There was a Beckett slab sold by PSA? Dude, that's kind of crazy. How'd it do? I mean, PSA selling CGC on eBay? What the fuck? Really? Oh! Fuck! That was a fucking blunder. I hate when that happens. This says, oh, if it has that. Okay. I don't have less than 2 lives, so the Jozu can attack. It counters like a motherfucker. Guard point will help. Yeah, it's fucking. This has 7,000. Attack here, and I can use guard point. Are you liking those moves, Jeremy? Are you liking those moves? Oh, fuck. Nine. 10. I need 10. Anel heals life. That Kuma is OP because it heals life on play. Like I just boost these guys, right? So this has 8,000. Fuck your Kuma. Gonna defend. Also, can we talk about how much of a G Kuma is? Yeah, Kuma's I'm also down a play because I accidentally ended my turn. You gonna attack me or Izo? Izo! Oh shit, yeah, PSA sold a 1999 base set Shadowless Charizard CGC 4. They have it for buy it now at 1,500 Canadian. That's kind of crazy. What the fuck just happened? What is all this? And that's not the only CGC. Okay, if I were to play this Vista, do they have to be in a rested position for me to KO them? Because, like, could I theoretically play these two Vistas to take out the Shirahoshi and the Zeus? No. So they have to be rested. Wait, here's that. No, they don't. So I could have done that. So you're telling me I could have done that? Effects can take out either rested or active. Damn it. Well, what was that? Would you have done the Vista play to take out the Zeus and the Shirahoshi? Or would you have done the Luffy play to take out one of the Kumas? God damn! Oh! That motherfucker did not want my Luffy there. Man, this is getting annoying with him healing. Oh, I fucked up. Discard one event KO of 5,000. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Fucked up. Like, how is he getting health back? Take some hits. You need cards in your hand from your life. I didn't know that was a strategy. Oh, there's a tool just like cards. But man, this dude is just healing like a motherfucker, dude. This is a very annoying meta. What is activating the heals? Once your life hits 0, you may add... It's not Anel's ability. What is his ability? You may add up to 1 card to the top of your deck to the top of your life. So it's all the characters, sir. Ace does it as well. Hit something. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with the cost that is equal or less than the total life of you and your opponent. Then you have 1 less life. Kuma adds life on play. It also adds 1 on KO. Damn. I just baited into that. Yeah, I shouldn't have deployed him. So with that last turn, you should have added 1 Dawn to Zoro, then the Dawns to Vista, and swung with Vista. Then you should have loaded up Zoro and swung with him. These guys are gonna take out my Zoro. I just delayed it. What does this do? You may add one card from the top of your deck to your life to your hands. So the Katakuri. He knew what you were doing, so he was just gonna take the swing from Zoro because it could counter out Vista. Need some Namis in my life. I can only try to be aggro right here. Three hits here. Let's rush. Load up one at a time, then swing. You're telling him your play. Oh. Yo, Ichan, what up? Hey, long time no see. Can't stay on long. Just want to pop in. Yo, what's up, man? Thanks for coming by. How have you been, man? Oh, I can't complain, man. He shouldn't be able to stop me. Dude, these are like, these feel so useless because these characters are all bigger. So usually you want to get your swings in before you deploy characters to the field. So I would want to attack with Zoro, then deploy. Yeah, good, man. Can't complain, dude. Just vibing. Man, I've been very unlucky with some of my cards. Yes. And it banished my Luffy and it banished this. Unless the character you're deploying has an on play that buffs. I don't really like going up against yellow. This is my first time going up against yellow, so I didn't really understand that they got health that much. It's really annoying actually. That should be a GG. That's my first time going up against a yellow. This is the BGS slab that PSA sold from Peter. Okay, so a lot of learning lessons. Yellow is fucking annoying. What the fuck was that? Eagles look like shit, man. What? Hey, what do you normally play? What do you normally play, Ichan? What color deck do you play? Look, here's a BGS slab. What ends in 6 days? A Jewelry Bonnie. Sec. I play black. You play Blackbeard? Or do you play Emu? Saki game. And that's gone up in price like crazy. Yo, remember when we were watching Jeremy, remember like a couple months ago the Masaki Gengar was like 2,500 raw? Like playing Marshall D Teach? That's what Jeremy plays. Jeremy plays Blackbeard. Us with our OP cards. Let me just shuffle our slab. That's why I'm gonna come with my Goldie Roger PSA 10. Here's a Shadowless base set. Starting bid is 1,400. Part of me wants to sell like half of my Pokemon collection and buy a Masaki Gengar. I mean, dude. How much is a Masaki Gengar fresh? Not graded, just raw. 3,000. This one's 37. Why is this one 3,000? Well, that one's beat up. You can see it's beat up. You can see it's beat up right here. Right here. What's this one? It's beat up too. A 7 is 3,000. Selling a 7 for 3,000. Whoa, this 7 and this 6 are selling for the same price. Buy it nows. I sold all of mine. I made a lot. I saved some good ones. Hell yeah, that's how it should be. I've sold a lot of my cards and I've traded up to cards that I want. So I'm not, you know. I'd buy this like PSA 3 one. Look at this PSA 3 one. You know me, guys. I do like my 3s. If I was selling off stuff, I'd go for that 9 for 7K. A 1 is 17, same price as a 3. This 9 right here, oh, this is bids though. That one's in bids. Just make it the cornerstone of my collection. This would be a fantastic corner. This to me is still the best looking Gengar. This is the best looking Gengar. That is the best Gengar. He's like pointing at you with that little fucking smirk, like, fuck you. That thing is so clean. I was running back. I missed the OG Pokemon. I'm with you, man. Okay, I have played this before. Man, a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people definitely feel that way. Pokemon right now is in a weird place. I don't think it'll get normal until like a lot of the like top heavy people phase out. I mean, a lot of them are moving to One Piece. Yo, what up, Noah? It's definitely time for you, man, because this Eagles game is rough. You said fucking losers wrong. Shut down the team. Dude, I love how Saquon looks so good, and I was like, is this gonna be Saquon's best game? And immediately, let's just keep throwing the ball. Which is a good pick, but it's still disappointing. I grew up watching Pokemon, so it sucks that it doesn't even feel like Pokemon, but One Piece is a good switchover. I love one. I like One Piece more than Pokemon, personally. Patulo smooth. So Vista does 3,000 or less. That's one Dawn when attacking. I think this is the play. So this is what I'll Zoro this. Boy, you. Dawn. Oh, I fucked up. Ah, damn it. I always forget about the rested and active positions. You never liked which deck? Red Leader Zoro? This is apparently a really good deck to learn the game. That's why I'm using him. Noah, are you ready to know your grade, by the way? I don't have the images saying the grades. I just have an email that gave me an upcharge. But in that email, it told me the grades of all the cards. So I did look up to see what your grade was. And I can pull up an eBay listing of what the card is with that grade, and that way you can see. Ready whenever? Yeah, what is this guy doing, man? My first deck was Luffy. I forgot the color, but then I seen Marshall D teach and I wanted to switch over, and I've been a Marshall D teach for a couple of months, almost a year. Nice, dude. Yeah, I don't really know I don't really know much yet. This is like my third game online that I've ever played. I just have to eat this. Oh, that's right. I get hit twice, right? I get hit twice with this character. Master one deck, then move on. Might be the trick. I don't have any rush effects, do I? I think I deploy him just for now. Who's your team on football? The Giants. I'm a Giants fan. Let's see where this takes us. Momonosuke. Your turn. You have less than 2. That doesn't matter. Do you have rush? You may return 2 of your total currently given Dawn. You gonna be able to attack? Damn, he did get rushed from that. It's annoying. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see if we could get a couple things here, right? Hoping to get one strike in. All right, we got a strike in. Jesus. Do gotta go, but I'm glad I was able to pop in. I will try next stream sometimes this week. Yo, thank you for coming by and just saying hi, man. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And I will see you around, man. How many counters do I? This is a counter too. Later, brother. Later, later. I fucked up. I didn't leave any Dons out. I lose this round. This guy just takes forever. Also, he doesn't know what I have, right? So that's obviously gonna slow him down. But I got nothing. I got nothing. And this is a GG's here. I have no Dons. I always forget to leave a Don out just in case for my effects. Always forget to leave them, dude. God damn it! Alright, Noah. Moment of truth. Noah, you have a Rayquaza VMAX Trainer Gallery that you have gotten graded with me. From a mystery pack. From one of our mystery things. You got a Rayquaza VMAX Trainer Gallery from Silver Tempest. Now I'm going to pull up on eBay your grade and the last sold of that card. Okay? And I mean, luckily the card has gone up because the PSA 9 version of that card is worth, who knows? Because you got a PSA 10, brother. Last sold December 8th, $228.50 on eBay. You, my friend, got a PSA 10 on that raw Rayquaza VMAX that you got from what? A $90, $100 mystery box? I don't know how much I was selling those mystery boxes for. But you got something that doubled your money, dude. Congratulations. I need a double, triple dick. Congratulations, man. Last sold September 8th. December 8th. Sorry if I said September 8th. In my head, I knew it was December 8th. But yes, last sold today, December 8th. $228. I want to race for that mystery box. Thank you, brother. Congratulations. Congratulations, man. Yeah, December 8th. Last sold December 8th. Congratulations, man. From a mini spot to a fully realized PSA 10 Rayquaza, man. Not a bad one, dude. Not a bad play. First card I've graded too. This is sick. Congratulations, man. It took us a couple months. We should be getting them in the mail end of this week or beginning of next week. Mostly because I got an upcharge letter So they haven't responded. I responded to the email saying, hey, I accept the upcharge fees, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Yeah. Congratulations, man. BS18, BS18. Oh, there is snow outside, boys. There is snow outside. What up, Puff? What you up to, man? Guys, just another reminder, we do have a race for a Prismatic SPC, $10 for 22 spots. We also have a race for the Prismatic figurine collection, $10 for 14 spots. You can get them shipped sealed or you can get them ripped here. Does not matter to me. And we have a ton of Mega Evolutions. Winner gets a sealed Mega Evolutions ETB. Sip. All right, back to what was important. We were looking at Masaki Gengars. Back to what matters. This is my Gengar chase right here. This is hands down my Gengar chase. Think front row gets here December 28th. Sure. Right after Christmas too, right when people got money. Okay, this one is $4,500, Jeremy, if you're still here. And this one says near mint. Guarantee you it's not tenable. Gonna be popping. Dude, this is actually pretty clean. Ooh, look at that. Near mint. Right there. There's your near mint. Look at all these scratches. Near mint. This dude put this as near mint. Look at that. That's not near mint. Not for a $4,500 card. Bottom right too? Exactly. I just don't trust people selling vintage cards raw. Oh, is Saquon gonna get his first touchdown of the year, dude? Or are they gonna cuck him and throw the ball? I wouldn't be mad with the Devonta Smith touchdown. But if Saquon doesn't get this ball, I'd be triggered. I'd be triggered if I was him. He deserves a touchdown. Why are none of these okay? So I would only buy one of these from like a touchdown. I forgot what one of those is like. I mean, they're at the 3-yard line because if they were at the 2-yard line, I guarantee you it would have been a tush push. Watch them do tush pushes from the 3-yard line, dude. If they did that and I was Saquon, I'd be like, get me the fuck, send me to the Chiefs. Send me to the Chiefs if I was Saquon and they did a tush push from how far out they are. Get me to the Chiefs. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. What's Saquon doing there? Diving? What the fuck? What the fuck? What's that dive? Oh my god, that was terrible blocking. Yo, who's 56? Yo, 56 let his homeboy get fucking wrecked, dude. Who is 56 on that offensive line? That 1-9 was 73. Now there's one for 16-9. Time to snatch up. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Oh, Jeremy, you should buy that 9. That 7-3-9. Flag. Doesn't even matter. This one's 85. Where's the 70? This one's 76. Here it is. This is 76, dude. But tell her it's worth 18,000, dude. You're getting a great deal. You're getting a great deal. You're saving like 10,000 on the card. What should I chase vintage? I don't know, man. That's hard for me to. Yeah, you gotta find the ones that speak to you. Like this card speaks to me. It's fucking beautiful. Best Gengar in my opinion. This Gengar trumps VMAX. But look at this. Look at this. This one sold as a 9 for 75. So maybe the 9s are worth 7K. Maybe that dude's just batshit crazy selling that at 11. This one sold October 21st. 7.5. 7.5 and a PSA 9. Anyone interested in a Gengar VMAX PSA 10? I'm not, but soccer game. Doing this fucking Max Verstappen. Or never scoring again? No, you're not. What is this? PSA 10 Sanji? This isn't even Sanji. Oh, this is Sanji from awesome. Punk Hazard. How the fuck did you guys win a Super Bowl? How the fuck did you guys win a Super Bowl? Sanji has a killer rack. I thought this was like an error card for a second. These are selling for 8. Raise it. This is 1200. Card was worth like 250 bucks. You hate this card? Oh, the Utamanga? Yeah, I don't like this. Is this card $1,200? Jesus Christ. Which isn't even the manga. Make it make sense. We're gonna thrive in EBO3 though, man. We're gonna thrive in EBO3. Robin's holding that set down, dude, for sure. Robin is gonna be the staple of EBO3. Ooh, my booster box magnetic cases came in. All right, I got my magnetic cases in. Let's see how these look. Sheesh! Yo, they gave me a guard. They gave me a guard, guys. Look at that. Aren't they so nice? Aren't they so nice? What card can I put that shitty guard on? I paid 14 bucks for this. About 4 and paid 4. Magnets are. I collect sealed now. Bing bop. Bing bop, bing bop. Come on, baby. Christ, man. I say this every time. I am not betting on fucking primetime games ever again, dude. Every primetime game I bet on, it's just the quarterbacks just play the worst they've ever played. Over it. Because like each of these dudes have what, 2-3 interceptions? What the fuck is going on, man? Yo, Hurts, don't even get on the field. Hurts, don't even get on the field. You got 7 seconds left. You can barely throw an out route. Just fucking kneel. Just kneel and call it. Game is brutal, dude. Brutal. Boom bop. Boom bop, boom bop. All right. I'm officially sealed, gang, boys. Officially sealed, gang. Pick a slab to go. Take it. What a dog shit game. This team sucks. Oh, what a trash game.
My memory finally came back.
Sucks. All right, boys. I think we're going to call it. Guys, so much for hanging out. Have any last second questions about anything? Let me know. Do not hesitate.
Where are you going? What are you going to do? Just throw your life away like it was nothing?
Team sucks. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'll see you guys in a couple days. Probably be on maybe Thursday. We'll keep these races going. And yeah. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Everyone have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. Oh, GG. I'll see you guys later. Oh, goodbye.